We alerted the world to coronavirus on January 5, WHO says in response to U.S.
Here's a summary of the article.
WHO says it alerted world to coronavirus on January 5. Goats and soda. President Trump said the health agency delayed raising the alarm on the threat from the new coronavirus. We regret the decision of the President of the United States to order a halt in funding to the World Health Organization. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said Wednesday in response to President Trump's plan to stop U.S. money from going to the agency. Responding on Wednesday to a question about the U.S. accusations, Dr. Mike Ryan, executive director of the WHO's Health Emergencies Program, said, in the first weeks of January, the WHO was very, very clear. We alerted the world on January 5, Ryan said. Systems around the world, including the U.S., began to activate their incident management systems on January 6. And through the next number of weeks, we've produced multiple updates to countries, including briefing multiple governments, multiple scientists around the world, on the developing situation, and that is what it was, a developing situation. The U.S. has more than 610,000 confirmed coronavirus cases, far more than any other country, according to Johns Hopkins University's COVID-19 dashboard. As the U.S. death toll from COVID-19 soared past 26,000 on Wednesday, the White House issued a statement reiterating Trump's complaints about the WHO. When Tedros was asked what kind of financial impact the U.S. stance could have, he declined to give specifics, saying the WHO is now reviewing how its work might be affected by a withdrawal of U.S. funding.
This post received a score of 72,000, with an upvote ratio of 80%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I suggest everyone read the WHO's statement released on January 23 and decide for yourselves if these words served adequate warning, given the available info at the time, and here is their statement on human-to-human transmission.
That statement was released on January 23. Human-to-human transmission wasn't confirmed by China until 1/20.
It was known in December by doctors in Wuhan that there was person-to-person transmission.
Yes, the doctors suspected this. There is a difference between suspected and scientifically confirmed.
You can find the WHO situation reports at.
I don't get why people are surprised by this. In reality, Trump's statements only serve to comfort the masses into believing there is a plan and that they are taken care of. To show that someone is at the helm. Politicians don't give a shit about anyone, and Trump just doesn't care enough to hide the fact. The WHO is just a perfect scapegoat.
On March 9, Trump tweeted that it was no worse than the flu and literally said, "Think about that. That is on him," and that was just barely over a month ago.
January 22, when asked if there are worries about a pandemic, Trump responded, "No. Not at all. And we have it totally under control. It's one person coming in from China, and we have it under control. It's going to be just fine." ABC News January 24, China has been working very hard to contain the coronavirus. The United States greatly appreciates their efforts and transparency. It will all work out well. Via Twitter January 30, we have it very well under control. We have very little problem in this country at this moment. 5. And those people are all recuperating SUCC.
March 13, I don't take responsibility at all. April 13, the President of the United States, the authority is total. And that's the way it's got to be. He wants authority, but not any responsibility, and he is completely transparent about it.
After I read about him saying that the president has total authority, I went looking for outrage and didn't really see any. I find that worrisome.
Look up the NY governor, he wasn't pleased.
He's still being too diplomatic. Everyone, as I understand, they need federal support, but they already aren't getting it, and we're in the fucking twilight zone. Now is not the time for diplomacy.
Remember when we had an actual pandemic pre-response team embedded in China, so we did not have to rely on China or WHO for an independent evaluation of the situation? Trump fired the early warning team. Edit, proof edit, thanks for the cake day wishes. I wish it was a better day for everyone. Sad face.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.